Hello everyone, this is Ira, and where am I standing? Guys, this is the starting spawn area for my brand new Patron server. That's right guys, I have finally got the second Patron server up and running. This server is for all of my patrons who are subscribing for $5 or more per month. That is the senior minion level on Patreon, and if you are not my patron yet and you want to get in on this, now's the time guys. Run over to Patreon and sign up. We'll get you in here. It's a whitelisted server for the patrons only. Don't worry, full craft server, not going anywhere. Still there. This is an additional second server for you guys, and the pack we're running is called Skyblock Godless. It's not a very well-known pack. It's on Minecraft 1.12, so for the very first time playing Minecraft 1.12. The pack was made by, I'm going to pronounce this wrong, Kreezxil? K-R-E-E-Z-X-I-L. Oh my goodness. Kreezxil? I'm not sure. Apologies to that person for butchering the pronunciation. Who has been extremely helpful, by the way, in getting me set up and getting this server up and running. So, big thank you to him. For making the pack and for being so helpful. This video right here is basically just to show you guys around, show you how to get started, and just give you a taste of what you've got in store for you here. So now you can get this pack on the Twitch launcher, or you can get it on Curse. And if you are my patron as a senior minion level at $5 or up, I will be sending you, you'll be on the whitelist already, and I will be sending you the address privately so that you can get on here. So the first thing you do, you start in this little spawn area. It's not the fanciest, but I'm not the best builder, so this is what I came up with real quick, just so that I could get everything up and running. You should spawn here, and then over here are some signs. Very, very simple. Ira Plays Games Patreon server. Tutorial video on YouTube and Patreon. That's this video right here that I'm talking about right there. /island to start, /spawn to return here, and /island to go home. Those are the basic commands. There are also some other commands. If you don't want to be on an island all on your lonesome, you can type, what have we got here? It's invite and a player name, and you can invite them to join you, and if somebody invites you to join them, you can put /accept, and that will let you share islands. When you create your island with the /island command, it will teleport you to your island and set your spawn. Actually, I'm not sure if it'll set your spawn to the island, but in any case, it will be your island. You can also change where your island is with the set island command, and it will set it to where you are standing right now. Be careful with that command, because if you set it somewhere that isn't your island, and then you leave your island, you don't have an easy way to get back. However, I'm starting a brand new play session here, brand new character, so I'm going to type /island to go to my very first island. And what you get when you start, you get this little tiny square with some grass. You get 64 bone meal, 4 oak saplings, 16 torches, and a cake. The torches and the cake are my little additions to the pack, because I found it a little bit tricky to start with no torches. You can't get torches for a little while if you don't know what you're doing. So then you can do the standard Skyblock thing of you punch trees, you get wood, etc., etc., etc. The usual way, guys. However, progression in this pack is not based on the mods that you're probably used to. There's no ex nihilo or anything like that. There are 2 different ways to progress in this pack, okay? The first one is with the mod called Parachronology. Very long name. You can look that up elsewhere to get tutorials. The first thing you need to know is that from oak saplings, you can make basic moments. And when you use, I'll go ahead and show you this. When you use a basic moment on some wood, I think it'll change up to 5 pieces of wood into petrified wood. This is basically stone. So this is your starting resource. You can use JEI to help you figure out how to progress with this particular mod. So that's Parachronology, and you can progress that way. The other way you can progress is if you press the G key at any time, you will open this manual. This is from Sky Resources 2. However, be aware, some of this has been changed. The starting part where you can choose the type of island is gone. The commands are changed, so when you type island, you only get this type of grass island. You won't get these types, so you can skip that. But this will show you how to progress through this mod. I haven't actually played with this one yet. but it also looks very cool. So you have two different options. You can use one, you can use both, you can do it however you like, and you get started and you make your progression. There's a lot of tech mods in here. There's a lot of really cool stuff you can do. I am so excited and dying to see what my patrons are gonna do with this stuff. And I gotta tell you guys, at first my plan was just to make this server just a patron reward and not really to play it myself, but after kind of poking around with it, I'm gonna have to play this one, and I might even, I don't know if I'll do a full YouTube series on it, but I might have to do the occasional video, at least showing progress and stuff like that. If you guys really want to see this as a full-on series, leave a comment. Please leave a comment and let me know, or come on Discord and let me know, and we'll get on that. What else do I need to tell you? I do need to tell you one very important thing. There is Blood Moon as a mod in this pack. I have changed some of the settings a little bit. When there is a blood moon, monsters will spawn as close as 16 blocks away from you, which is not as close as the defaults were. I changed it, I made it a little bit further away. This means if you're really just starting out and you're on a starting island and you don't have a lot of stuff with you, and you don't have a lot of a base, you can't just get unlucky and get hit with a blood moon and have your whole base destroyed by creepers or something. If, however, something real terrible does happen, you can, by the way, they still won't spawn where there's light. So that's why I gave you the torches. So you can, as long as your base is lit up, you'll be okay in the blood moons. If your base is not lit up, beware, because those blood moons are dangerous things. I will also be turning off mob griefing, however, so that creepers will not destroy your entire base, because that just feels, it just feels too much of a risk for a Skyblock's map. I don't want to do that to you guys. I think that's pretty much everything I need to tell you to get started. The rules for the server are the same basic standard rules that I have everywhere. Please be family friendly. Please be respectful of each other. Anybody who's causing problems, we'll have a little talk with you privately, and if we can't work it out, then you'll be asked to leave. But I really don't think that's going to be necessary. I really hope none of you are going to be doing any of that. I think all of my patrons are absolutely lovely people, and I can't wait to play with you. I can't wait to see your islands. By the way, if you notice in the upper right-hand corner, there's the map. The coordinates for your island, it really sends you out there. I have actually reduced this. It used to be much, much, much further than it is now. But it will, it'll send you quite a ways away from everyone else. The reason for this, I talked to the mod pack author, the reason for this is because he wants, there are ways to fly in this, but you need fuel. And so the idea is, he wants you to really have to think carefully about flying off into the distance to visit your friends. So that's why everything will be as far away as it is. And actually, I think I may have goofed up a little bit with the, they should be 1,000 block padding, but here there is a 10,000 block padding between islands. I will have to go and try to fix that, so there's only 1,000 in each direction. In any case, I think that's all you need to know. Once again, if you want to become my patron, if you want to join this server, that's awesome, and super, super excited to meet you and have you on here with us. Go ahead, the links are in the description. Go down there and check out my Patreon. Even if you don't want to be a patron, guys, even if you just want to come on the Discord and talk to us and hang out, please do. The Discord is full of really lovely people. Link for that also down in the description. Also, don't forget, I got my Twitter account listed down there if you want easy announcements and things like that, and the occasional little post from me. And I think that's all I have to say. So, thanks very much, guys, for all your support. You guys are the ones who made this possible. The patrons are the ones paying for this server. And I'm just blown away by the generosity and by the goodwill of all the people in this little community. Thank you so much to everyone. I love you guys. You're the best. And let's start playing some Skyblock Godless. See you soon.